Everything with this current Trump administration, even though it's only been 2+ weeks now, is complete and total political theater. Now, don't get me wrong. Obviously, there is very real damage happening across the country as a result of Donald Trump's policies, but those things he doesn't care about. All he cares about is, do these people look good on TV? Are they playing the role that I hired them to play? And the answer to that is a resounding yes. You know, a couple weeks ago, right in the first week of the Trump administration, a report came out that said that Donald Trump's staffers, including all the way down to the ICE agents doing the mass deportation raids, had been instructed to be, quote, camera ready. Meaning, yes, go out there and do your job, but by God, you got to look the part. You know, you're playing a role here for us, even though this is really your job. You're just playing a role for our reality TV show. So you better look nice. You better be in your full uniform. Uniform better be cleaned and pressed and ready to go. Hair, nice. Clothes, all fitted perfectly. We don't want any ugly folks out there, and we want you to look like you're a professional, real person. Well, nobody has taken that advice to heart better than Homeland Security Secretary Kristi Noem. As we all know, last week, she dressed up as an ICE agent herself. She got to play a little bit of dress up. And she put on full ICE gear, even though she's not an agent and she wasn't actually involved in doing anything, but she decided it'd be fun to play a little bit of dress up. And then over the weekend, of course, she did an interview on Meet the Press where she, for God knows only why, had a giant cowboy hat on. You know, got to look the part, right? Got to be camera ready. And then to top it all off, on Monday, on Fox and Friends, she gave an interview to Fox and Friends co-host Lawrence Jones on horseback. On horseback. She was literally riding a horse. Jones is next to her, also on a horse, as they're conducting this idiotic interview. And they were down there by the southern border. There were also law enforcement officials also on horses. The camera people, I'm assuming, were also on horses. Either that or in a very slow-moving and very quiet vehicle in front of them. Either way, the whole thing was nothing short of bizarre. Because during the interview, it was never even addressed as to why they were on horses. Like, could you not get off the horse to do the interview? I mean, we can zoom out a little and have the whole horse right behind you if you want. But instead, let's make this exceedingly difficult and let Kristi Noem pretend that she's actually doing something, right? Because that's what it's all about. It's all about images. It's all about perception. You see Kristi Noem down there at the southern border in Texas riding a horse. What do you think? You think tough. You think strong. You think this is somebody that's doing something about the problem. But in reality, all she's done since she got down to the border was give a bunch of different interviews. And in fact, she actually did do one interview where the horse was behind her. So none of it means anything. None of it accomplishes anything other than, of course, changing the way the public sees her. But if you think that Kristi Noem is going to hop off that horse and go arrest an illegal immigrant, then you're kidding yourselves. She's not hopping down. She's not going and arresting anybody. She's never at any moment in harm's way, because, you know, they tell us they're only getting out the dangerous people. She's not chasing people down on horseback. It is all political theater designed to make you think that these are good, tough, strong people running the government, when in reality, these are just characters on Donald Trump's horrible reality show that we all have to watch for the next 4 years. Thanks for watching, everybody. And if you're not already, please subscribe to the channel. We got fresh content every day for you. And if you want to follow us across social media, make sure you check out all of the social links that we have posted in the description of this video.